I am publishing. Break a leg? Thanks. The sound on for that. Are you gonna mute it? This sound is on, I think. Yeah. As much as I want to hear my voice from 3 places, I don't. Great. Muted. Okay. Hi, everybody. If you're here, say hi. We're going to get started in a few minutes. Okay, so if you've got everything you need for your practice and you want to go ahead and lie down in Shavasana, we'll start on our backs today. Well, these guys get settled in the room behind us. If you want to use some music, there's tons of playlists on my Spotify or Joe's Spotify that are available to you guys, so check one of those out. Hi, John. Good morning. Still morning, technically. Yeah, so start on your back. Make it really spread out, really accessible today, this morning. Okay, so go ahead and lie down if you're not there already. Legs and arms nice and long. If you have a playlist, you can go ahead and push play on that right now. Cool. And then go ahead and start on your back. Lie down. And let the front of your body fall to the back of your body. And Joe and I were just having a conversation about this whole teaching digitally, teaching virtually, and having to like say the poses while you're in the pose. And there's something that naturally happens as you just kind of stop doing the poses that are like a little bit too hard to talk and breathe in. Okay, so as we move today, I'm going to just share with you guys watching that that's my intention for this practice. Okay, not sure where the sequence is going yet, but we're going to get into some, we'll just call it some uncomfortable shit, let's be honest. Okay, so shoulders down your back, stay in your Shavasana. And you're going to bring the heels of your feet together. Okay, left leg can stay long. Bring your right knee into your chest and take wind relieving pose. Okay, and just notice, soften your face, pull the front of your shoulders to the back of your shoulders. Okay, and there's like a slight push down of your left heel and a strong squeeze in of your right leg. Okay, and take an inhale into your nose. And exhale, give the leg one more squeeze. Okay, and then switch, straighten the right leg, bring your left knee into your chest, wind relieving pose. Okay, and just notice through a little scan of your body. Okay, if there's something that's already clenching, like a jaw or a hip or a shoulder, okay, and start to do the work to soften that now. Okay. And then go ahead and release the leg. Okay, you point both toes and reach your arms over your head. Give yourself a nice big stretch. And then exhale, knees into your chest. Okay, and whichever way you're facing, so a side to side rock if you're just going to roll around to your tabletop. Okay, or if you've got your feet toward the top of the mat, maybe it's a rock forward and back. Okay, give yourself a little bit of momentum. And cross your feet, plant your hands, and then come into tabletop, hands and knees. Okay, with your balance, you're going to bring your left leg back in space. Okay, and reach your right arm forward in space. So gaze down, take a breath in. And left knee to the right elbow. Okay, inhale, left leg, right arm long. Left knee to right elbow, exhale. Inhale, left leg and right arm. Okay. Right elbow to left knee, squeeze. Okay. You're going to come into your tabletop from there, curl all 10 of your toes under, and then float the knees off the mat to hover. Okay. Palms to push down in space. Okay. Pull your belly button to your spine and keep rooting down to the bones of your thumbs. Okay, draw your belly in, gaze is straight down. Hopefully you're breathing. And then lower yourself down to tabletop. Okay, and let's switch sides. So right leg goes back in space. Okay, left arm forward, breathe in, gaze down. And right knee to your left elbow, squeeze. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Knee to elbow, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, right leg back, left arm forward. Exhale, bring your knee into your elbow. Okay. And then come back to the tabletop. Okay, spread your fingertips, curl all 10 of your toes. Squeeze the ribs and then float the knees up to hover again. Okay. And so you're getting into your core. I want you guys to also pay attention to what your shoulders are doing here. So as you balance on your hands later, shoulder stability is such a big part of that. So keep pushing down. Okay, pull your belly button in, hold it for 3. For 2. Okay, and then keep the strength in your core. Lift your hips up and back and come into downward facing dog. Okay, you should feel a little bit of heat in your thighs. Okay, and so from your downward dog, take your left toes, touch them on the back of your right heel. Okay. And if you're there with your body and your hamstrings, try to physically push down on the right heel with your left toes. Okay, thighs squeeze together. And then let's switch. So step your left foot down, take the right toes on the back of your left heel. And then again, even in the more active poses, okay, so come back to downward facing dog. You still have that ability to scan the tension. Okay, and so scan the tension here. Try to soften anything that's working extra that doesn't need to be. Okay, inhale, you lift your heels, look up to the top of the mat. And bend the knees and take 2 steps up to the top of the mat. Okay, let's bring your feet to hip width apart. Grab opposite elbows and then sway gently from side to side. Okay, sway gently from side to side. And then as you come back to center, you slow the sway, bring your hands down to the mat, and heel toe your feet together to touch. And inhale, lift halfway, hands to shins as a modification. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, stand up, straighten the arms. And hands to the heart, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift the chin, look high. Exhale, bow forward and dive, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to high plank. Okay, so you're going to hold your plank, keep the right toes down. Take the left foot on the back of your right heel. So same thing you did in your downward dog, squeeze your inner thighs together. Again, check with your shoulders. Can you roll them back? And then you switch, step on your left toes, take your right heel to the back of your, you know what I mean, right toes on the back of your left heel, squeeze your inner thighs together, keep pushing the hands down. Okay. Heart forward in space, right foot to the mat, high plank. And then bend your elbows and lower all the way down to your belly. Okay. Let's take baby cobra. Squeeze the elbows, lift the chest up. Okay, and then it's a slight drag of the heels of your hands back towards your hips as you open up and spread through your collarbones. Okay, belly is strong. Exhale, lower the chest. Okay, you can push up to your table if you need to modify. And curl the toes and lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. And take an inhale into your nose. And exhale out of your nose. Okay, inhale, lift the heels, look up. And bend the knees, 2 steps, top of the mat. This time toes together to touch. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, you bow down. Inhale, stand up, reach up, straight arms. Exhale, hands together, center of your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift the chin, gaze goes high. Bow forward and dive, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank. This time both toes stay on the ground. Take the heels forward, push the thumbs down. Okay, and then bend your arms and lower all the way to your belly. Okay, point the toes, take your arms out like airplane wings. Okay, you're gonna lift the arms with them straight, chest up, and then also add your legs, so toes, knees, and thighs. Okay, you're fully activating the muscles on the back side of your body. Okay, shoulders are down, let the chest go, hands to the mat, curl the toes under, and push up, high plank, belly in, into downward facing dog. Okay, and take the space, inhale to your nose. And exhale, let all the tension go. Inhale, lift the heels, look up. Bend the knees, 2 steps to the top, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Okay, exhale, fold all the way. Okay, chair pose, 1 breath. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up, inhale. Okay, bow forward as you straighten your legs, exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Okay, let your heels come forward. You can take either of the last 2 versions or bend the elbows, chaturanga. Okay, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, front of your shoulders to the back of your shoulders. Bring your big toes together to touch. Okay, as you open the chest, inhale, lift the heels, look up. Bend the knees, light hop up, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Okay, to chair, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, palms face. Okay, this time we're in it for a little bit longer. So pull the front of your shoulders down your back. Okay, draw your tailbone down, spread the fingertips out. Cool, stay low in your hips, interlace your hands over your head, index fingers out. Okay, stand up, straighten your legs. And then exhale, you side bend to the right. Don't twist yet. Okay, so allow for your hips to move left. Okay, allow for the heels of your hands to squeeze, for your tailbone to draw down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the left, up and over. Okay, and squeeze the palms together, shoulders down away from your ears. Draw your belly button to your spine. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep to reach, lift your chin, look up. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back and bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Shoulders away from your ears. You pull your belly button in and take your right leg up, please. Okay, so 3-legged downward facing dog. Really feel the strength in your upper back. Okay, physically see your hips square. The right toes are pointing down. Okay, exhale, knee goes to your right wrist. Inhale, right leg kicks up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring your knee to your right shoulder. Hold it there at the shoulder. Flex your right ankle. Okay, notice if you're tense. Notice if your collarbones are collapsing. Take the gaze forward. Cool. Right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right foot steps to the top to lunge. Okay, to crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. To warrior 2, exhale, open up. To reverse, right arm, inhale, goes up and back. And exhale, you windmill, both hands to the mat, kick the right foot back, 3-legged plank. And then bend your elbows, chaturanga. Point both toes, inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Okay. And put the weight into your right foot, take your left leg up, 3-legged downward dog. Okay. And give it a second to really be in this moment. Push the right heel down, push the left hand down. Okay, and belly in, ribs in as you inhale. Knee to your left wrist, exhale. Inhale, kick up. To your left elbow, exhale. Inhale, kick it up and back. To the left shoulder as you exhale, hold it there. Push the mat away with your hands, really pull your belly button in. Good, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot through to lunge. Okay, crescent lunge, inhale, reach your arms high. To warrior 2, exhale, open up. Inhale, reverse, left arm goes up and back. Exhale, you windmill, both hands to the mat, kick your left foot back, 3-legged plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Okay, left toes touch. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. Okay. And gather up the space in your body. Bring your big toes together to touch. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Look forward. Okay. You're going to lift your heels on the breath in. Okay. On the breath out, bend the knees, load your spring, and then donkey kick. So send your butt up high and land back in your dog. Okay. We're going to do at least 3 more times. So inhale, lift your heels. Okay. Exhale, bend the knees, finish the breath, and then hop, donkey kick. Okay. 2 more. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, and then hop up. Ooh. 1 more. In case you're wondering, this is one of the ones I hate practicing and doing, but we're doing it anyway. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, and then hop up. Okay. Now you take your donkey kick and float to the top of the mat, or you can just step there. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, rise. Stand up, straighten the arms, palms touch. And bend your knees, sit and twist to the right. Okay, left elbow outside your right thigh, heart goes forward. Squeeze the legs together as you pull your belly in. Okay, as you engage in the breath, keep lengthening your heart forward. Okay, you're going to keep the weight into your right foot and unwind your body. Inhale, stand up, straight arms. Exhale, bow forward and fold. Okay, inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, your left foot's going to step back to lunge. Okay, bend the right knee, plant the left palm, and reach the right arm up. Okay. So, again, it's about your collarbones today. So let the collarbones spread out, especially as you twist. Okay, push the right heel into the ground, squeeze the left glute, and then roll the gaze up to your right hand, draw your belly in. Okay, exhale, bring your right hand to the mat, unwind, and straighten your right leg, extended pyramid. Okay, and really give the breath to yourself here. So heart goes forward in space. Okay, belly button to your spine. Find all the length that you could possibly get in this moment in time. Okay, you're going to bend the right knee, come back into your lunge. Okay, and then let's lower the left knee down in space. And then sweep the arms up. Okay, so you're coming into Anjaneyasana. Okay, if you're not that bendy, it might be helpful to kind of back it off a little bit so that you can twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Okay, you're in the twist. Okay, curl your left toes under. And then you're going to use all the breath that you have. Pick your left knee off the mat. Whoop, and you're in a T-twist lunge. Okay, shoulders are away from your back. Keep pushing your right heel down. Okay, from here, you're going to unwind, warrior two, facing the back of the mat. You're on your left leg. Okay, shoulders down your back. Keep the gaze back behind you. Draw the right hip in and forward. Okay, left arm flips. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, left arm, reach it up and back, exalt it. Exhale to warrior two. Okay, inhale, left arm, reach it up and back, exalt it. Okay, exhale, warrior two. Okay, soften your shoulders, take a breath in. Okay, exhale, you're going to take your hands to the mat, step your left foot back, you're in high plank. Okay, and then let's roll to the outer edge of your right foot, reach your left arm to the sky, side plank. And then breathe, again, collarbones, spread them out wide. Okay, push your right heel of your hand down, lengthen your bottom hip to your top hip. Okay, shoulders down your back. Good. Left hand to the mat, high plank, inhale. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, your heart lifts. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, use your belly and your breath. Take your right leg up and back, please. Three-legged dog. Knee to your right elbow as you exhale. Inhale, right leg kicks up and back. Knee to your nose as you exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Knee to your left elbow. Okay, hold it there. Kick your right foot off the mat. Take your left heel down. Okay, so same thing as the plank we've been doing. You guys spread your collarbones, keep both hands on the ground. Okay, so you want to feel the shape in your legs. Let your heart go forward. Open your outer right hip. Cool, let's take it back. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Okay, exhale to warrior two. Right leg now is toward the back of your mat. Okay, you're going to straighten your right leg. Inhale, reach towards the back. And take Trikonasana. Right hand down, left arm up. If you want to challenge the balance here, you take your peace fingers on the right hand, grab your right big toe. Okay, keep pushing the left heel of your foot down and let your left hip forward. So sorry, right heel down, left hip forward. Okay, reach your left arm over your head, breathe into it. And as you soften the space, slowly inhale. You're going to come on up through star pose, toes to the left. Okay, and then exhale to the front. You're in your warrior two. And you soften your shoulders, reverse, left arm goes up and back. Exhale, windmill, both hands to the mat. From here, you jump switch. Right leg goes forward, left leg back. Okay, and just feel it for a second. So you're going to really lengthen through the left leg. Okay, pull your heart off your chest. And then from here, you spring to standing splits. Right heel down. Okay, so if you're in a place in your standing splits that your palms can get flat down, okay, put your palms like they've been in plank. Spread your collarbones out. Let the left heel stay lifting. Okay, and then take this into a handstand. Okay, it could be an L handstand. It could just be a little hop today, but left leg leads. Okay, 30 seconds to try explore your handstand. Okay, and let's come back to meet through standing splits. Okay, bend the right knee, step the left foot to the right, forward fold. Inhale, you lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Okay, it'll be nice to stand. Inhale, straighten the arms, palms touch. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift the chin, look high. Exhale, bow forward and dive, hands to the mat. Inhale, you lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step or hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. And that may have worked a little bit extra heat in your body, so make sure you're breathing slowly. And breath goes with you. Take your big toes together. Okay, shoulders soft. Inhale, lift your heels, look up. Okay, bend the knees and light hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, stand up, bring your palms together to touch. Exhale, bend your knees, sit and twist to the left. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Okay, and then really feel it. Heels of your hands together. Okay, let your collarbone spread out wide. Okay, and then if there's anything mentally that is getting in your way from this experience, do the work, wring it out. Okay, unwind. Inhale, stand up, weight stays left foot. Exhale, bow forward and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, your right foot steps back to lunge. Okay, so big bend to the left knee, plant the right palm down, reach the left arm up. Okay, heel forward. Roll the right ribs around, draw your belly in. Okay, try to stay open in your chest. Take your left hand to the ground. You straighten your left leg, come into extended pyramid. Okay, and then really feel it. Feel everything that there is to feel in this moment in your life. Okay, left heel presses down, heart moves forward, squeeze your inner thighs together. Okay, you're gonna bend your left knee. Okay, and then lower your right knee down to the ground, please. Okay, inhale, you come into Anjaneyasana. So just be gentle with your hamstrings. Okay, and then again, see if you're a really bendy person and you're heavy in your hips, sometimes taking the hips back, but just facilitate the twist and the next little transition here. So open your arms, face the left. Okay, right arm forward, left arm back. Cool. Use your breath, curl the right toes under, and then lift the right knee off the mat. You're in a T-twist. Okay, and breathe. It's okay if you have to bend your back arm. Okay, try to keep the right side rolling forward. Drop your tailbone down, pull your ribs in. Okay, and then unwind to warrior 2 on the right. So you face the back of the mat. Okay, you draw your belly button in, and then look over your right hand. Right palm flips, inhale, reverse, right arm up and back. Exhale to warrior 2. And inhale, right arm, reach it up. And exhale to warrior 2. Last one, inhale, right arm, reach it up and back. Okay, exhale, you windmill, both hands to the mat. Step your right foot back, high plank. Okay, toes are touching, roll outer edge of your left foot. Side plank, your right arm reaches up. Okay, draw your belly in. Okay, take your right hand to the mat, high plank. Okay, exhale, bend the arms, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Left leg's gonna lead. Inhale, kick it up and back. To your left elbow, exhale. Inhale, left leg kicks up. To your nose as you exhale. Inhale, left leg kicks up. And to your right elbow, exhale. Okay, so you're keeping both hands down today. Kick the left foot off the mat, come to the inner edge of your right heel. Okay, and then feel this in your oblique. Okay, put your left oblique. Push your thumbs down, try to spread your collarbones out wider. Cool, belly in, kick the left leg, kick it up and back, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, warrior 2. Left foot steps. Open your arms up. Okay, and then feel it in your breath. Take your right hip forward, chest is nice and light. Okay, you reverse. Left arm, inhale, up and back. Exhale to warrior two. Okay, again, reverse. Left arm, inhale, up and back. And exhale, warrior two. Okay, let's straighten the left leg. Take the left side forward and take Trikonasana. Left hand down, right arm up. Okay, same option as before. If you're feeling quite open, peace fingers, grab onto your left big toe, roll the right hip forward. Okay, open your chest up. Okay, and so much breath, move it in your body. And from here, inhale, come up to star pose, toes to the left side of your mat. Okay, exhale, warrior two to the front. Okay, soften your breath, lift the right palm. Inhale, reverse, right arm goes up and back. Okay, exhale, you windmill, hands to the mat. Okay, and then jump switch. Take your left leg forward and your right foot back. Okay, so just find the space in the lunge, really get the back leg strong, make sure your spine is long, and then you spring up to standing splits. Okay, hands flat down to the ground. Again, nothing wrong if your practice today is having you stay in standing splits. That is a very, very good option. Okay, if you want to check out your handstand, you'll lead with the right leg this time. Okay, about 30 seconds to play. Okay, and if you're in your handstand, please go ahead and come back down to your standing splits. Okay, and then bring your right leg to your left, everybody. Little bend to the knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Okay, it'll feel good. Inhale, stand up. Bring your palms together to touch. And hands to the heart. Exhale. Inhale, sweep to reach. Lift your chin. Look up. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Okay, hands plant. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, draw your belly in. Keep lengthening through your spine. Okay, and then let's bring your big toes together to touch. So shoulders are soft by your, away from your ears. Shorten your down dog until your heels are on the mat or almost on the mat. And then you'll take your left hand and grab for the outside of your right ankle. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And then let's switch. Take your left hand to the mat. Grab the outside of your right hand outside of your left ankle. Maybe your gaze goes underneath your armpit. And then with your belly in, take your right hand back to the mat. Okay, you're going to walk your hands back onto your feet, and then take your feet so they're hip width distance apart. Okay, bend your knees, grab the right big toe with the peace fingers and left big toe with the peace fingers. Okay, pull up on the toes to let your head hang down. And appreciate the moments in your practice where you really do get to reflect on what you may have been clinging on to, what you may actively be gripping onto. Okay? And find that beauty of allowing things instead of trying to control them. Good, you guys. Let the breath slow. Okay, release the grip on the toes, and then take your hands behind you and interlace them over your head. So you're behind your back, rather. So you're still folded forward. Totally cool if your knees are bent, but just try to get into your shoulders now. So knuckles towards the top of the mat. Okay, heads below your heart. You're squeezing your hands together. And then let's let it go. Release. Hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, you fold. Okay, and then inhale, take yourself out into your downward facing dog. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling in the hamstrings, you guys. Stay in your dog, inhale. And then bring your right knee to your nose as you exhale, heart forward. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, right knee to nose. Okay, right leg's gonna kick all the way up, three-legged dog. Okay, and then exhale, step your right foot through. Okay, warrior one, left heel goes down, reach your arms up high. Okay, and then really one, let the left hip come forward and space a lot. Okay, as you draw the breath into your body, okay, you're going to eagle wrap your right arm underneath your left arm. Stay in your warrior one. Okay, and take a little backward bend, so hard up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, step your left foot to the top. Okay, right leg wraps all the way around, eagle, Garudasana. Okay, and really feel it, you guys. Inhale, lift the elbows up, but keep the bend in the knees. And then exhale, you round and squeeze. Right elbow to the top of the right kneecap. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, you round and squeeze. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Can you get a little bit more out of this eagle pose? I know your left leg is working. Soften your shoulders. Try to pull the rib cage in. Okay, you'll unwind your arms. Bring your right knee in, heart up. Okay, and then switch legs. Step on the right foot. Bring your left knee into your chest. You're going to start to open the left leg. Okay, when it goes as far to the left as it can, you kick it back and you take Ardha Chandrasana without that right hand ever touching the ground. Okay, keep driving down to the right heel. Let your heart come forward and space belly in. Okay, you're going to bend your right knee, step the left foot back, warrior two. Left hip is forward, heart is nice and light. Good, you guys. Right palm, inhale, flip it up and back. And then exhale, come into extended side angle. Right hand inside of your right foot, left arm up. Okay, and really make this again about the openness in your chest. Okay, your collarbones, keep pushing your left heel down. And then left arm towards the top of the mat. Okay, 3 more breaths here. And then slowly, that might have been less than 3 breaths, but let's come back into warrior two. Okay, your right leg's gonna straighten, take your toes to the left, bring your hands onto your hips. And inhale, lift the chest, look up. And then exhale, you bow forward and dive. And if you'd like to invert here, okay, you can take either a headstand or a tripod headstand. So for tripod, top of your head on the mat, for either one. Okay, for tripod, you just take your knees to your elbows. And then for headstand, you just kick your heels up to the sky. So whichever one sounds better or feels better, do that. Okay, you can also just stay in the forward fold. That is an absolutely perfect plan. Cool, and if you're in a headstand, please take your feet to the ground. Okay, you're gonna walk your hands out and away from you. Okay, and then take your left hand, grab the outside of your right ankle, and you take your right arm behind your right leg, and then grab your left forearm with your right hand. Okay, so you'll feel this in the right side body pretty deeply. Let your left ribs roll around. Good, draw your belly in. And then let's release that. So take your hands back to center, long spine. And then exhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat, pivot on your toes, bend your right knee and lunge. Okay, you're gonna lower your left knee down, take your right hand inside of your right foot. Okay, and then just heel to your right foot out slightly and let your hips settle here. Okay, so let's do a little check-in with your collarbones. If you're very rounded, it'll feel like you're kind of scrunching up. Okay, so try to push the ground away with your hands. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the option to stay right here. If you want to challenge yourself and take this into flying splits, okay, you will heel toe that right foot a little bit forward. Okay, take your right hand, put it outside of your right heel. Okay, so it's that same action. I want you guys to think of collarbone spreading more than rounding. Okay, you curl the left toes, lift the knee, bend the elbows like chaturanga, and kick your right leg out at the same time. Okay, and you're so close to the ground. You can fall, it's okay. Okay, draw your belly in, stay with it. Okay, from here, you shoot back to chaturanga. Okay, cycle through a flow or just meet in a downward facing dog. Take an inhale in. And then sigh out as you exhale. Okay, shoulders down your back, push your palms to the ground, draw your belly in. Inhale, lift your heels, look up to the top. Okay, exhale, come back into your downward dog. Okay, so shoulders are down your back, take a breath in. And then bring your left knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, right knee. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, left knee. Inhale, kick, three-legged dog. And then exhale, step the left foot through and set up your warrior one. So right heel comes down, square your hips, and reach the arms up high. Okay. And really breathe through it. You guys kick the right heel down, soften the shoulders. It'll be eagle wrap, left arm underneath your right arm. Okay, elbows up, squeeze the ribs in. Okay, little bit of a back bend just to get out of your low spine. Okay, belly goes in, gaze forward, hop your right foot to the top, and then cross your left leg all the way up and over. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Okay, and find the power. Okay, find the power in your stillness and taking the moment that you need. Okay, you draw your shoulders down and back. Inhale, elbows lift. And then exhale, round and squeeze. Inhale, lift your elbows up. Take your gaze straight ahead. Exhale, round and squeeze. Inhale, take your elbows up. Cool. And let's unwind. Bring your left knee into your chest. Take your heart up. Okay, you switch legs. Step on the left foot. Bring the right knee in. And then start to kick. So nice and open with the right hip until it can go no further. And then you kick the right leg back. Ardha Chandrasana. Okay, half moon. And heart forward, bend the left knee, land lightly in your warrior two. Okay, so power in both of your legs. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse, left arm up and back. And then exhale, come into extended side angle. Okay, left hand down, right arm reaches up. Okay, full expression, reach the right arm forward if that's what you're doing on the other side. Okay, but try to breathe. Spread out to your collarbones. And you keep pushing your heels into the ground. Okay, and from here, inhale, come up to warrior two. Stay with it, shoulders down your back. Okay, left leg straightens, toes to the right. And hands on your hips. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. And then exhale, bow forward and dive, wide-legged fold. And always such a good place to really notice your breath, to kind of drown the thoughts out and let the breath speak the most loudly is when you're in a forward fold like this. Okay, and so come about halfway out of the fold. You're going to take your right hand to the outer left ankle. Okay, reach the left arm behind and grab the right forearm. And then breathe. So this will go deeply into that left hamstring. You'll need it to be open for flying splits. And then slowly let it go. Come back to center, just your spine. Okay, and then exhale, walk your hands to the left. Pivot on your toes, bend the left knee. Lower the right knee down. Okay, so you can be on your hands here. Heel to your left foot a little bit wider. And then again, just kind of feeling where you are at inside of your body today. Okay, this is a great hip opener if this is where you choose to stay. Okay, if you want to challenge yourself a little further with flying splits, take your left hand, or heel toe the left foot in, take the left hand outside of the left foot. Okay, curl the right toes, lift the knee. Okay, and then some of you may even stay there, but if you do have the space, you heel toe your left foot forward. Okay, bend at the elbows, kick the left foot out, flying splits, arms like chaturanga. Okay, hold on to it, make your way back as gracefully as you can into your downward facing dog. Ooh, I told you guys we're gonna try the hard shit that you can't do and teach, but here we are, challenging ourselves on a Tuesday. Shoulders away from your ears. Draw your belly in, and please walk your hands and your feet to the middle of your yoga mat. Okay. Your knees can bend, roll yourself up one vertebra at a time, come to stand. Weight into your left foot, bring your right knee into your chest. Okay, standing when relieving pose. Okay, long in your spine. You guys have been here before. It was laying down, but you were here before. Okay, and then let's go for it. So you're gonna take your left hand, grab the outside of your right foot, okay, and then kick the right heel forward and twist. And notice how far you've come. Okay, draw your belly in, lift your heart up, keep kicking through the right leg. You get more opening that way. And then keep the right leg up, bend the right knee, come up forward to face the front. Okay, you're gonna step onto the right foot, come into warrior three. Okay, and then the same thing you just did standing up, take revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Almost the same thing. Okay, left hand down. Right arm up. Breathe. Cool. Unwind your body. Step your left foot to the right. Forward fold. And inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow. Okay, and then slowly roll yourself back up to stand. And find where you are in space. Okay, weight goes into your right foot. You may need to step back a little bit. Bring your left knee into your chest. Okay, heart is up, right heel is down. Okay, and then let's set it up. So right hand's gonna grab the outside of your left foot. Okay, twist, straighten your left leg. And slowly come out of it, bend the left knee, reach the arms up. Okay, you're going to take a step onto that left foot, warrior three. Okay, and then option to take this into revolved Ardha Chandrasana, so right fingertips down, arm up. So much breath here, so stay with it. Roll the right ribs around, keep kicking through the left heel. Okay, draw your belly button into your spine, heart forward, you got this. Exhale, step your right foot down, take your left hand down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, stand up, straighten the arms. Hands to the heart, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. And belly in, let's take your big toes together. Lift your heels, look to the top of the mat, bend your knees, and then hop into a reclining hero. So knees go outside your wrists, toes together. Take your hands behind your butts. And lift your hips, tuck the tailbone. And then if it's there for your hips, you can go all the way down to your elbows. Okay, or even go all the way down to your shoulders. Arms over your head if you're on your shoulders. And try to breathe. And sometimes I think it's much easier to notice the like less positive emotions, right? The hurt, the fear, the anger, the pain, the sadness, right? Those things are pretty easy to notice because they take you over fully and completely. Okay? But recognize in your body and with this practice all the good things that are happening, okay? The things that feel open, the things that are able to be breathed into. Okay, if you're on your shoulders, go ahead and come up to your forearms. Put your elbows down. Okay, and then let's make our way all the way up. And you'll probably want to keep your knees a little bent for this, but make your way back into downward facing dog. And shoulders down your back from your dog. Inhale, come forward through plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, toes are together. Inhale, lift your heels, look up. And bend the knees, light hop through to your butt. And then go ahead and lie on your back. Okay, knees are bent, soles of your feet to the mat. And hip width distance apart, walk your heels back to your glutes. And as you push your feet down, lift your hips up and interlace your hands underneath you, bridge pose. Okay, your arms are straight and strong. You're pulling the heels of your hands together. Okay, if you can lift your toes up, great. Keep pushing down your heels as you draw your belly in. Okay, slowly release the hands, lower your bum down. Let's take a supine Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together. Knees can come out wide. Set one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And as you stay with your breath, okay, we've got one more back bend. So you may bridge again, absolutely. Okay, feet onto the mat either way. You may also wheel. So take your hands by your ears. Spread your fingertips out. Okay, if you're going to wheel, inhale, come to the crown of your head first. Okay, make sure your hands are spread out. Again, your collarbone should be wide. And then straighten the arms as you straighten the legs. Push your palms down, draw your belly in, try to stay for 3 more breaths. And then go ahead and roll down. Okay, and back to your supine Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Okay, and put your other hand on your belly now, and your other hand on your heart. Okay, and then shoulders down your back, bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. And from here, you're gonna rock forward and back. Okay, forward and back. And cross your feet, plant your hands, cycle through a vinyasa, or just come into downward dog. And find your focus. Bring your big toes together to touch. You'll shorten your downward dog. And then take your left hand to the outside of your right ankle again. Okay, so really feel this focus in your body. You're going to kick your left leg to the sky and breathe. Cool. Take your left hand to the mat. Okay, step the left foot down, kick the right leg up, three-legged downward dog. Okay, bring your right knee to your wrist. Okay, point the left toes, flex the ankle, hips forward, heart up, inhale. Okay, to sleeping pigeon. As you exhale, walk your hands forward and down. And start to make your way back up out of your pigeon. And curl the left toes under and step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Okay, if you want it, take a flow. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, step the toes together, soften your shoulders. Okay, left hand stays on the ground. Right hand, grab the outside of your left ankle. Okay, so feel your body in the twist and then kick your right leg up and back. Okay, and draw your heart forward as you feel. Okay, right foot down, right hand back, left leg kicks up, three-legged dog. And bring your knee to your left wrist as you set up for pigeon. Okay, point the right toes, lift the chest up, belly in. And then exhale, take your chest forward and down. Sleeping pigeon. ready, go ahead, make your way back onto your hands. Curl the right toes under, and then step your left foot back, downward facing dog. And inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. And inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And then let's take your big toes together, you guys. Lower your knees down to the mat. And point your toes and sit back onto your heels. So we'll take rabbit pose. Grab onto the heels of your feet. Okay, take your chin to your chest, roll yourself down. Top of your head onto the mat, lift your hips up, straighten the arms. Super deep forward fold, so if it feels intense, you can always stay a little bit longer. And stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, so this will make for a good Shavasana today. And then slowly, slowly, just mindful of your spine, hips to your heels, hands next to your knees, then roll up nice and slow. And just take a second here, hands on your thighs, shoulders down your back, close your eyes. And then in the seated position, just check in with your little emotional internal body scan and notice if there's anything going on in there that may have shifted, that may be different than how it was when you began in that first Shavasana. Okay, give yourself some credit for that. And then please go ahead and make your way onto your back for final Shavasana. Arms and legs nice and long. Okay, and you're welcome to end in a seat if that is more comfortable for you, but this week it's good to start in Shavasana, end in Shavasana, and then we let the journey happen like in the middle. Okay, so wherever it is, close your eyes and just listen to your breath. And then take your hands together to the center of your heart. And if you're on your back, you can take your thumbs onto your third eye. Okay, and really truly give yourself what you need right now, whatever that is. More time, less time, totally up to you. And thank you guys all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you again on Thursday for another flow. Namaste.